Hello everyone, this is part 10 of What If Naruto Figured It All Out, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. Will you K me? Scold said. The owl was looking shocked to her. The others Akatsuki looked to him. Hidden raised his scythe and Kisame his sword. Leader, what are you waiting? Kick her. The blue-haired member said. Author's note, I've only read the manga, till the 323rd chapter, so I have no idea if the blue-haired member is a girl or a boy or from which village did it came, so I'm going to bet it's a medical kunoichi. After all, Akatsuki needs a woman. So remember, all the information about her and the owl in this fanfic was invented by me. As soon as I know, I'll tell you about the true identity of the blue-haired member and the AL in the Naruto manga. The leader continued looking to the image of his wife. Scold smiled to him. So, aren't you going to hug and K me? Scold said. The owl didn't move. He may not, but we have some deals to solve. Hidden said and pulled his scythe to scratch Scold. Let's get started. Kisame moved his sword and the two Akatsuki attacked Scold. She lowered down to run from Hidden's attack and then jumped to escape Kisame's sword. Scold looked down and saw a little clay spider. Boom! Deodara said and the spider exploded. Scold flew away but noticed a shadow behind her. She looked back and saw Kakazu, who punched her on the face, causing an explosion. Scold was about to fall on the ground, but she opened her wings. In the moment she was about to touch the ground, Zetsu came out and tried to catch her with his flying trap. Tenshi. Luz de Uriel no Jutsu. Scold said. A huge light came out of Mirai's body. Zetsu was dazzled and Scold was able to escape, but Kisame was already waiting for her. Suten. Water Dragon no Jutsu. Kisame spit out a lot of water that took the shape of a dragon. Scold looked back and then to the dragon, which was coming on her direction with a very high speed. Scold made hand seals, but she felt her arm being scratched by Hidden's scythe. Hidden was about to lick her bee, but the water dragon from Kisame washed it out. Scold smiled. You're going to need more than that to win me. Scold said. In that moment, Kakazu and Deodara appeared. Deodara threw dozens of clay birds to Scold while Kakazu continued. There was a huge explosion. That was explosive, Kakazu said, getting up. Thanks. I used my best clay in those. Deodara said. Scold was about to got up, but Hidden got her and see her face with the nails. I'm an angel, Hidden-kun. Your ceremony will not work on me. Scold said to Hidden. I don't think so, otherwise, why would you use Kisame's dragon to wash away your bee from me? Hidden said. Scold looked to the ground and noticed she and Hidden were inside of a circle with a triangle. I'm immortal. I cannot be K. And my immortality is different than yours. Mine is forever, yours depends on a jutsu. Scold said. Hidden looked to her. His skin started to become black and white, making his body to look like a skeleton. Let's enjoy some pain together, shall we? Hidden said. Kisame appeared behind him and him with his sword on the shoulder. Scold felt the pain of Hidden and saw her shoulder be. Let's see then, how you enjoy my pain. Scold said and made hand seals with just one hand. Tenshi. Punnel de Melua no Jutsu. Scold pointed her hand to her belly and her chakra took the shape of a dagger. The dagger drilled her belly. Hidden felt an huge pain on the liver. So, you're not that immortal. You're wrong, Hidden said. Scold saw some chakra coming to Hidden and healing his wounds. Scold looked aside and saw the blue-haired member using her chakra to heal Hidden. The wound on Scold's body disappeared too. As long as I can be healed and I remain in my ceremony, you have no chance to K me. Okay, then, let's break your ceremony. Scold started to make hand seals. Naruto and the others were watching Scold and the Akatsuki battle. The level of their ninjutsu is beyond rate. Shikamaru said. They are monsters, Sakura said. Gaara looked to Kyo and Bio, who continued making seals. We cannot forget they are fighting an angel, a superior being. Temari said. Naruto continued looking to Mirai and then looked to the owl. They couldn't see his face once it was very dark. She said QBK his wife, why? Naruto asked to himself. Don't be so stupid, Kyuubi's voice came from within Naruto. I only appeared because his wife's in childbirth. My mission was only to K Kurogen's heir. Naruto stranged it. But you've K a lot of people in Konoha, and if that heir is S, then none can stop Skull from K everybody. Naruto said to Kyuubi. It's true. I K all those bastards, but I also K the Kurogen's heir. We demons know the Kurogen's lineage and I, as a great duke, know where Gamma and Omega are. Kyuubi said. But if you were there just to K Kurogen's heir, why haven't you left when you K him? Who said I haven't? Kyuubi said. So it's true, Kurogen's heir is S. Naruto was getting worried. That one yes, but he had a son, and that son is now, the true heir of Kurogen. Kyuubi told. Naruto's hope came back. Let's just hope for that heir to appear, Naruto said. Skull stopped making seals. Hiden felt a huge pain on his body. The circle under him started to disappear. What? Hiden said. The rest of the Akatsuki members were looking to him. How? My circle. I am Skull, the angel of the future. I possess power beyond your imagination, mortal. Skull said. Hiden looked to her. Tenshi. Rakuo de no jutsu. Hiden and Skull wounds disappeared. Hiden looked to his body. How? My jutsu, what have you done? Hiden asked. You see, I have two sisters, and Beldendi. They represent the past and the present and I the future. I can summon their powers from the roots of the tree of life and use them in combat. Skull said. I used the power of my sister to unravel the carpet of your life. You're now like you were before we battle. Hiden appeared angry. My affair is with your leader. Don't interfere. Skull walked near the owl. Deodora and Kisum were about to attack her, but she moved her wings and looked to them. I can also unravel your strings. Skull warned. Deodora and Kisum looked to her. I can make you become babies again, or turn you old near death. Deodora and Kisum looked to her. I wanna see you touching my string. Kakazu appeared and punched Skull. There was a big explosion. Skull came out, bee from the mouth. Kakazu came unspoiled. You shouldn't have instigated me. Skull said and made hand seals. Tenshi. Avanko de Skull no jutsu. Nothing happened. Skull looked to Kakazu, who had disappeared from his place. Kakazu appeared behind her and punched her in the face. Skull got up, very surprised. Why can't I make you go old? Skull asked. Look into my eyes, little angel. You cannot K the one who is already S. Kakazu said. And that's why you were never able to foresee my attacks, because my string is no longer weaved with the ones of the living. Kakazu said. Skull was getting mad. Even if you're death, I still can fight you the normal way and I'm far stronger than you. Skull said. Who cares? Kakazu said. I have our medical nin to heal me if I got injured. Skull smiled and looked to the blue-haired member who was with the leader. Skull quickly flies to her. Medical nin started making hand seals. Skull made hand seals too. Tenshi. Garrus de Lionel no jutsu. Skull's nails got far bigger and she the blue-haired's kidneys. The bee from the member painted hers, Skull's and the owl's face. So, can you heal this? Medical nin smiled. Can you make seals with your hands on my body? Skull looked to her and tried to take her hands out, but Medical nin touched her body with the hands and made her organs and skin stronger and harder. Skull felt the pressure over her hands. You're in trouble, Medical nin said. Skull foresaw something and looked back. Deodora, Kisum, Hiden, Kakazu and Zetsu were jumping to her, all with their weapons and making their jutsus. The five punched her on the belly and Skull fell on the ground. Her body took back the appearance of Mirai. Suck it, B. Deodora said. Skull got up and looked to them. It's impossible, Kisum said. She's sick, dude. Hiden said. Skull took her hands out of Medical nin's body. You really are pissing me off, humans, Skull said. You've only saw a small part of my power, but I really am mad now. Skull bites her thumb. I wanna see you battling me now. Skull looked to Medical nin and quickly touched her forehead with the bee. Medical nin looked to her. Tenshi. Dorda Amail no jutsu. Medical nin felt a huge pain on the head and fell unconscious. Skull smiled but noticed she was grabbed by someone. Skull looked up and saw the owl's eyes. Have you finished? Owl asks. Skull looked to him. The owl looked to Medical nin and laid her tenderly on the ground. The other members looked to the leader. You're a little late, Akatsuki. Scold said. I'm never late. I'm always one step ahead. Al said. Really? I don't know if you have noticed, but we've been battling for a long time. Scold said. Al smiled. I had no reason to waste my chakra. I'm going to need it to seal you. Al said. PFFT. Don't say those things. You're nothing more than a human. Scold said. You're mistaken, I'm much more than a human. Al said. Scold looked to him. You know, I'm really mad right now. First, you've left Chi alone. Second, you're destroying the hidden moon and the bank in which I have my money. Third, you've took the shape of my fallen wife to injure me. Fourth, you've battled my men and they were not giving any signs of victory. And fifth, but not less important, you've touched my precious medical nin. She's the only woman in Akatsuki. Have you got any idea of how hard it is to find an S-class missing nin so strong and pretty like her? Have you? I'm really mad, Al said. Scold got a little surprised at first, but then smiled. You made me think you were paralyzed by seeing your fallen wife, but you're just faking. You're sparing your chakra to battle me, while I was wasting mine on your men. An intelligent strategy matching the genius of Akatsuki. Scold said. So, are you ready to go back to your cage? Al asked. Scold looked to him. My men will not allow you to escape. To seal me you need to equalize your powers with mine and that's impossible. I don't know if you remember, but 2 gods were needed to seal me. Scold remembered. As I said to you before, I'm always one step ahead. Al said and looked to Gaara's group. They looked frightened to him. The owl looked again to Scold. It's true, I swore to unseal you. As the legend tells, to the ones who freed Scold, Amaterasu will grant any wish. I can have anything I want if I break the seal from Gamma and Omega, but I'm no match for a demonic seal. So, I need to search for them to unseal you. But now, I have no time for that, I need to put you back on Mirai's heart. You have no chance, Scold said. Although, your powers are suppressed with the sunlight or with the moon bright, once it's yet too early for the aurora, I need to replace the moon bright to make as strong as me and then, I'll be able to seal you. Al said. I'm not going to let you do that. Scold was going to start making hand seals. You've already did, Al said. Scold looked to him. Ready, Kyo and Bio said. All looked to him, except the owl. Ninpu. Tsukiyomi no Bunshin no Jutsu. What? Scold was got by surprise. How? Mirai was their teacher, I know every jutsu they know, how? I never taught them such jutsu, who taught them this? Naruto and the rest of the group looked to them. Kyo and Bio's chakra was coming out and getting together in the sky and becoming a moon but not full, actually was showing less than half of the moon. I taught them, Al said. Scold looked to him, feeling her powers being suppressed. I knew Mirai's romance with Itachi would end up in tragedy, so I taught them how to clone the moon with their chakra. Once they are 2, it won't be hard. And now, Al got ready to perform a jutsu. They were 3 jutsus that passed down from Tsukikage to Tsukikage. Tsukiyomi no Bunshin, Shiki Fujin and Ignis Divine Requiem. 2 of them exist to stop you in case you've seen the sky with no moon. The other is to make sure someone is a Kurogen's heir. Al said. Scold was feeling weaker. I guess our powers are at the same level by now. This guy knows a way to seal an angel, Temari said. What a freak. What can assure us they aren't going to attack Naruto after sealing back the angel? Shikamaru said. The Akatsuki won't do that. The former Tsukikage said. They looked to him. He can be a lot of things, but he wouldn't hurt Naruto in a situation like this. You, Scold said. Be ready, Al said and started to make seals. Me, I, Hitsuji, you, Inu, Ne, Tori, Uma, me. You won't do that, Scold cried. Fuan Jutsu, Shiki Fujin, Al said. His soul got out his body and it was caught by the death god. Scold looked to the god and then to Al. That won't work, stupid. Scold said. Al looked to her. I'm immortal and Mirai too. Even if you seal me back into her, you need to take me out of her body and put me back in there, although, in the moment I get out of Mirai's body, I'll get back my real appearance and I can KO you before you perform it and I'll be able to get rid of the seal made by Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi. Now you're the one being stupid. Al said. Scold looked to him. If I were you I would look to your left B again. Scold looked to him and untied a little Itachi's coat. Scold got shocked. The butterfly tattoo, the symbol of a person's immortality, is no longer in your body. Skuld looked to him. There was something Amaterasu didn't told you, but she told Kurogen. Skuld is immortal in the body of a girl, until that girl has a female child. In that moment, the girl can and the Skuld will be sealed in the body of the child. As you can see, I can seal you back into Mirai. If you try to escape, you'll once you haven't got your body. I saw Yondaime Hokage performing that jutsu. Skuld said. The Leafs looked to her. If you end up sealing me back into Mirai's body, you'll Everybody looked to the Akatsuki leader. Skuld knew our Yondaime? Sakura asked. Naruto was looking to Skuld. Will the Akatsuki leader actually seal her? Shikamaru said. And didn't he say that jutsu was passed down by the Tsukikage? Then, how could the fourth knew it? Did he meet this guy? This sucks, Shikamaru said. That angel saw Yondaime sealing Kyuubi and me, Naruto said. Gaara looked to him. Maybe she can say, my parents, I was a newborn, if she saw everything, my real mother, my family, she owns the answers. Naruto held Chi tightly. If she gets sealed back, Naruto looked inside of himself to Kyuubi. You know, don't you, my real parents? Why, my mother, my father, who were they? Kyuubi laughed a little. Right here in this place, counting with me, there are 4 persons who can answer you that. Why don't you ask them? Naruto looked to Kyuubi and then looked up to Skuld and Al. Pray, Skuld, Al said and ran to her. Skuld decided to fly away. Gaara noticed it and pulled the chains. Skuld fell on the ground. Al grabbed her and the arm of the death god got through his body and entered in Mirai's. Skuld yielded. Her soul was getting out of the body. The glade was illuminated by her soul and it appeared like it was daylight time. Al continued pulling out her soul. Damn, Al thought. Her soul is very well attached to Mirai's. Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi seal is very strong. I'm running out of chakra quickly. I need to end up this fast. Skuld was screaming a lot. Naruto felt something strange on his right arm. Gaara felt the same on his left arm covered by the golden armor. Ahaha! Naruto and Gaara screamed. The Akatsuki members looked to them. What's this? Naruto said, seeing a white thing getting out of his body. His right arm is covered by a golden armor like Gaara's. Naruto lost his sensibility on the right side of his body and Gaara on the left side. I can't feel, what's going on? Gaara asked and fell on his knees. The sand that was protecting them from the wolves fell on the ground. The wolves looked to them. Not good, Temari said, opening her van. This sucks. Shikamaru took out some kunais. Even I cannot come out with an incredible plan to save us out of this. The wolves jumped to them. Then let me save us. Sakura put herself in front of them and gave a super strong punch on the ground, making a huge hole. The wolves fell in there. Naruto fell on his knees. The wolves came near him, roaring a lot. Naruto couldn't move his right arm and he had Chi on the left. The wolves bit Chi's blanket and started pulling it. Chi started to cry. Naruto held her closer. The more wolves appeared. Leave her. She's just a baby. Naruto tried to free his Kyuubi chakra, but it wasn't coming out. What? I cannot use chakra. Naruto looked to the white light coming out of his body. Can that be my soul? Skuld continued screaming. Al heard his granddaughter crying. He looked to her and saw the wolves surrounding them. I haven't got enough chakra to save Chi and the Jinchuriki, what am I going to do? Al looked to his men. What are you waiting for? Save Chi, Al said. Skuld smiled. Al looked to her. If I get back my immortality, right? Skuld said. Al looked to her and then back to Naruto and Chi. The Akatsuki members were trying to K the wolves, but they were always appearing more, they couldn't get near Naruto. Chi was crying a lot. I won't let you take Chi from me. Naruto said. His soul is coming out with Skuld's, why? Al asked. Is this a method made by Susanoo to prevent using Shiki Fujin on her? Damn. Kyo and Bio ran out of chakra and fell on the ground. The moon clone disappeared from the sky. Skuld's powers got back to her. Al already had half of her soul out. Skuld smiled to him. I guess you're going to need more to defeat me, Akatsuki. Skuld said. Al looked to her. Thrud no jutsu. The wind started to move incredible fast around the Al, see him in all of his body. The leader fell on the ground and Shiki was disabled. Skuld got up and looked to him. It's true, Akatsuki, you are the strongest ninja on earth, but even the strongest ninja is no match to the weakest of demons. Sealing me back means touching not only Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi's seal, but also Gamma and Omega's seal and the curses and spells Susanoo put upon me. You're out of chakra. That means, I can do whatever I want to. Skuld pointed her finger to him and the wolves jumped over the leader. A lot of wolves from Ornulu's wolf's pack came to defend him, but they were not as many as the Fenrir. Naruto and Gaara got back them sensibility and got up. Naruto used a Rasengan to K the wolves around him and Gaara called back his sand. Skuld looked to them. I'll K you all, Skuld said. The Akatsuki members jumped to her. Skuld released a strong bright. The members fell on the ground. I've told you before. I've only showed you a small part of my powers. Now, I'll. Mirai, a weak voice said. Skuld stopped. All looked aside and saw Itachi, dressing a burnt shirt and boxes. His mouth was burned and he was coughing out some smoke. Probably we didn't have any more chakra to control properly his katans. Skuld was looking to him. Itachi was very tired and it was not seeing very well. His comrades were surprised by seeing him like that. You don't, Itachi coughed out a lot of B and breathed hard. You don't want to do this, Mirai, remember, Mirai. Itachi walked and fell on his knees in front of her. Please. Itachi, Skuld said and put her hands around his N. Such a good exemplar of man. Skuld started to bind her hands. Itachi cried and looked deeply into Skuld's eyes. No, Mirai's voice said. Skuld closed her eyes and started crying. Not Itachi. Don't K him. I love him. Stop it. I won't let you. Itachi. Itachi. Itachi was looking to her. He had no strength to battle, not even to stand up. He could only watch and wait for Mirai to win Skuld. Mirai, Itachi said and felt her hands binding him harder. Itachi cried more. Skuld opened her eyes and smiled. Stop, Itachi said quietly. You, Skuld said. Itachi couldn't breath. Stop it. Naruto ran through the wolves and hugged Skuld. Please stop. Mom. Mom. I know you're there. Naruto hugged Skuld tightly. Mom. You're stronger than her. Mom. I beg you. Don't K him. Stop this. Tears appeared on Naruto's eyes. Mom. You hate fighting. Look around you. Look to all the destruction you have caused. Please Mom. All looked surprised to him. Chi. Sakura said and looked aside, seeing a Naruto's cage Bunshin running to them, protected by Gaara's sand, with Chi on his arms. The Bunshin gave Chi to Sakura. They continued looking to Naruto and Skuld. Mom. Naruto looked to Skuld with his eyes crying more than ever. Stop it. Skuld freed a little Itachi's N. Itachi noticed it. Skuld felt Naruto's arms around her, hugging her with the will of peace. Aren't you an angel, Skuld? Angels like peace. Don't you miss you home? Don't you miss heaven? Skuld looked to him. You're not going to even by destroying everything. Please. Give Mom back. You know, if you're alone, I also was. I know how hard it is to be alone. Skuld, my mom, I want her back. Please, stop this. Heaven, Skuld said and softly smiled. It was a different smile. It had love. Yeah, I miss flying through those fields, along with my sisters and all my friends. Skuld cried. It was so good, so peaceful. I heard the voice of God in every field, I heard it within my heart, those times. Kurogen, thank you. Skuld started to bright a lot. Naruto decided not to let her go. The bright was so strong. None could see what was going on. Naruto saw a lot of images passing by his eyes. Those visions gave him peace. Naruto saw the blonde lady Skuld turned before when she battled Akatsuki. The lady smiled to him. They were in a very big field filled with ears of corn. Naruto was alone with that lady. Who are you? Naruto asked. The woman smiled to him and cried a little, disappearing. Naruto raised his arm, but it was not in time to catch her. A ball of light got down from the skies and stopped in front of Naruto. The boy looked to it. The ball turned into Mirai. Naruto smiled. Mom. Mirai opened her eyes and looked to him, smiling. Naruto, she said and hugged him. My son. The vision stopped. Naruto continued hugging Mirai's body. Everybody was looking to them. Naruto left Mirai. Itachi's coat untied and Mirai felt over the Uchiha. Naruto looked to them. Itachi hugged her. The snow rendered. The wolves of Fenrir disappeared. Naruto was looking to Itachi and Mirai. Itachi looked a little to Mirai and then started crying a lot. Mirai, he said, pulling her to him. I'm so sorry. It's my entire fault. I'm so stupid, Mirai, forgive me. Mirai. Itachi cried over Mirai's body. Mirai's grandfather came near them and covered her body with his mantle. Itachi continued crying. The Akatsuki members smiled, happy for that to be over, until they remember something. The leader, they all said, pointing to each other's. They saw a hand rising in the middle of the Ornulu. Al tried to get up, but fell with the face on the ground. He was all bitten and scratched by the wolves. His Ornulu were licking his wounds. Kisame came near him. How shameful, Al said. Completely ran out of chakra. Kisame grabbed him and put his arm around his shoulders. I need my medical nin, a comfy bed and some sleep, Al said. His comrades noticed he was completely knocked out. I guess our next stop will be the hospital, Kakazu said with medical nin on his back. She continued unconscious. The Akatsuki disappeared. Sakura and the others came near Naruto. He continued looking to Mirai and Itachi. Sakura gave chi to Naruto. I think we should go to the hospital, the former Tsukikage said, grabbing Kyo and Bio. Kakashi-sensei. Sakura remembered and looked to where Kakashi should be. She saw some Ornulu who moved aside and then Kakashi's dogs. They were very wounded, but nothing like Kakashi. The Junin was critically wounded. Oh God. Sakura kneeled near her teacher. Kakashi was breathing very slowly. Sakura was going to begin healing him, but the Gaara stopped her. It's better to take him to the hospital, Gaara said. Sakura looked to Kakashi, crying. Kakashi-senpai must have used his dogs to protect him when he was attacked by Skuld and hit the ground. He knew his dogs would protect him for a while. Shikamaru said and felt pity of him. But I guess that the wounds are not the ones Kakashi, but Mirai's betray with Itachi. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.